And it's showtime. Welcome to the Cypha podcast show, man. You know what I'm saying?
Some of my dogs.
I'm your boy Jay Swin, aka the Big Homie. Sitting next to me, we got a Lorain County legend for real. You know what I'm saying? Introduce yourself, man. Let them know who you are.
L.I.L the God, everywhere. All the YouTubes and the Spotifys and everything. L.I.L the God. But deeper than that, my feet was planted. So
how you been, man? It's been a minute, man, since we sat down and chopped it up, you and I. But how you been? What's going on with you? What you got going on?
I'm loving life. Art on the way. That's the name of the joint. Art is hard. And I'm doing my thing, man. I'm happy. I'm really more happy to see people under me that's younger than me doing their thing. Dej, Fax, Pesh, all of them, Cujo, man, FSG. It's so many people. You know what I'm saying? And both it's Ohio.
Mm-hmm.
It's popping.
So we're going to get into that for a minute, man. It's interesting right there. So are you saying you more along passing the torch, or you just happy to see the youngins coming up and maintaining? Which one are you? Where were you at? Where you at with that?
I don't know if I can say about a torch. I can say that, because it's bigger than just the music. You know what I'm saying? There's people. I've been screaming Thug City till my hair turned gray means something real. Like you looking at me. So that shit is different. People left us from where I'm from and where other people from. So I don't want to say about a torch. I would say that I'm just happy to see that we made enough music and did me, you, yourself, Screech.
Sure.
We made enough music and did enough things to where it's continuously going. And people don't look at it like that. That's 20 plus years of good grinding. And I think that's dope.
So you said Thug City. So that's a movement, correct? You know what I'm saying? It's more, it's not just a rap name or a rap group. That's actually a movement that you stand on, right?
Yeah. I don't want to say that. Thug City stands for this horrible, unruly gang, creates intolerant youth. And game, what I mean by game is the game of life. And I made that up when I was younger. I was a lot younger when I made that up. So, and I don't want to say it's a movement. It's more like a mindset. And I wasn't speaking of just one city. I was speaking of a mindset of people, young black males, more than anything, black and brown. You know what I mean? All of us.
You ever thought about branching out, man, even after you put the pad and the mic down and it maybe like maybe start a nonprofit or something or doing something along those lines?
Yeah. Not only thought about it, I put work in to make that happen.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So that's something that's coming soon.
Yeah, actually.
So for us out here, man, I mean, I kind of know, but for the people that's viewing and everybody that's out there, man, and the fans and the supporters, what's the difference between the old Smoke and L.I.L the God?
Life.
What's the growth though? Like, you know what I mean? Where is it the things that you've been through, or I mean, is it just something that you just decided to make a change one day, or
it's
what's
life.
The difference?
Life, man. I always told myself, if I can't get on being myself, I don't want to get on. I don't have gimmicks. I don't know what that is. You know what I mean? For me, I'm from the south side of Valeria. I stand up for what I stand for. All of that, and I don't really have to say much. You can actually Google the shit if you want. No deal, man. Google it.
So, it's interesting, man, because, I guess to build on that, you know what I'm saying? I've been around for a long time, just as yourself, and people don't understand, a lot of these younger artists don't understand that we have target markets. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't have to be like the next nobody.
I think that's a good thing about technology today and social media. I think that's the good thing about social media is that we're able to reach so many people so easy, so fast. So I think that's what creates a target market. And it's a blessing because there's a lot of people that want to hear what I got to say. And I can reach them easier through that as opposed to me going to New York City, me and 3 of my homies.
That's the
in
truth.
car.
Hey, you remember them days, you know what I'm saying?
Now,
oh, yeah, for sure. CDs in the trunk, you hear me? That's how far this shit go back, man. CDs in the trunk. Yeah. But, it brings me to my next, I guess it's not really a question, but I don't understand, though, with everything you just said, man, why is it that a lot of people still want to sound like the next somebody instead of being themselves? What happened to the originality? Like the creativity, you know what I mean? That's what an artist is. You know what I'm saying? What happened to that, man, in your opinion?
That's what I was going to say. I can only give you my opinion.
For sure.
I think that one thing about Ohio is that I think that's not just here. I think the state of Ohio and where we at. And I believe that we got so much of we like mutts. We got so much of a different
variety.
Yeah, and we was raised like that.
Okay.
You know, all of us, younger and older. And I believe that it stopped people from wanting to be themselves. You know what I mean? So they said, "Oh, this is what I'm listening to. Hold up, this is what I want to do. This is how I want to sound," and it creates that. You know what I mean? And I always prided myself on being me. And when you hear art, that's you gonna feel it.
but that's exactly what I'm saying. Like I can recall when we coming up in this game, man. We listen to something dope. You know what I'm saying? Something new. And it inspires us to go jot something down or whatnot. But we didn't want to jump right on that same train, though. Like, I jumped in the booth and wanted to be swing. Like, if I heard that new anything, it's like, man, that shit raw. But it inspired me. It didn't make me want to do them. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I said sometimes, even with the internet and everything, it's just, in my mind, when I look at everything, because I stay in tune with a lot of the different things going on all over the place when it comes to the underground scene. And in my mind, I would think, like, I would want to make my mark. You know what I'm saying? Right. Instead of trying to be the next whoever did 140 million people trying to be. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
That's what I say. I just don't get that, bro.
I think that just come with the time. Like how we living now, that's just how it is. You know what I mean? So people just attract to what they attract to. And I believe that's okay. You know what I mean? I don't knock it. It is what it is. But I prefer to be, if I can't give you myself, ain't no fun in making music. You know what I mean? So that's why you get shit from me for so many times. Like it might take a minute for me to make some music and give it to the people for that reason.
But it's yours, absolutely.
It's mine. You know what I mean? And I think that's dope. Shout out Andrew Lloyd. Shout out Dre.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Akron. Shout out them guys. Of course, always Cypha. That's always my number one place to always come. Shout out Cypha, Screech, Queb. Like, I mean, like everybody. I just think that Ohio, sure. We just gotta have that. I think Ohio is like, they really want us. They just don't know how to accept us because we don't give a fuck. And that's just bottom line.
We like some unruly.
We're fucked up. It's been like that.
I
mean, but if you take Bone Thugs and Harmony and you take anything after that, then you will see that wasn't nobody harmonizing in music before Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Facts for sure.
So everything you're listening to now, you ain't got to accept it if you don't want to, but I just so happen to be alive to see it. Wasn't nobody harmonizing in music before Bone Thugs and Harmony, so.
You know, all of that is, to me, is like a gift and a curse because, like you said, I respect the grind and I respect anybody getting paid. You know what I'm saying? So I respect all of that. But it's just, like I said, man, maybe just because of the cloth we was cut from, it's just originality is key, bro. It's like, it's so important to me to be original. Like, I take so much pride in not sounding like somebody else.
I think, right. And that's the thing. I think as far as actually getting further, what we do, Ohio, we stick our own foot in our mouth by doing that. We just all have that natural, I don't give a fuck attitude. Like, and I think that's what's always hindered us and stopped us from being as original as we already are. You know what I mean? So,
you know,
shout out to all the Ohio artists. I know we done won.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Y'all know we done won. Shout out to all y'all, everybody, all through the state. 100.
You know, a lot of these younger cats ain't hip to smoke. You know what I'm saying? They don't know what the smoke sounded like and how he brought it. So, you know what I'm saying? Like I've been around for those sessions downtown Lyria. You know what I'm saying?
The life though.
You know, the boopy balls and the vortexes and the dot rocks and little mans. You know, we've been around for all that. And you know, it's just like I said, man, I definitely salute you because you still trailblazing. You know what I'm saying? So one thing I'm gonna tell you, man, is always make sure you keep your head up and stay focused because they need it and they need you. Because the message that you bring in, man, is so important right now.
I want to say something though, free mysteries, like
absolutely.
I talked to somebody, and somebody actually had the audacity to tell me they never heard of Mystery. I didn't care how old they was. I said, "You ain't never heard of who?" I didn't like that. I said, "No, we missing something. Happened to where we missed something because there's so many greats." Kiko, Mystery, like it's so many people, like from Lorraine, Elyria, the whole Ohio, like, but. I want to take this time to say, man, we still here. Lorraine County here.
You know what it is, Smoke, man? It's a lot of people don't understand the history behind where they at, first of all. But then second of all, everybody out for themselves. So when you ain't really sticking together, you're not really giving a fuck about anybody that came before you for real. So, you know, nowadays it's like you might have a couple that might click up and support each other. But other than that, everybody out for their own. So, you know, it's really hard for them to really understand us that came before them. Because we just the old heads now.
I mean, that's what they say.
In their mind, I'm saying, in their opinion.
I think that's the blessing of it. Like, you can call this what you want, but we still have actual facts and things, and we still working and grinding to where you can see it. You know what I mean?
For sure.
And, you know, a lot of stuff I do, people I talk to, it's not always in the light. You know what I mean? I talk to a lot of people behind closed doors, and, you know what I'm saying? A lot of young artists.
So tell me real quick too, man. Listen, because we can talk about this all day. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't put our blood, sweat, and tears into this, so we could be on this topic all day. But getting back to you and this art project, what exactly can we expect from that?
Fire. No lie, I ain't gonna lie to you. It's heat. It's fire. It's heat. It's honesty. It's just fire. Like, what you gonna hear on this new art joint is, okay, that makes sense.
So you actually got visuals and everything coming for that too as well?
Yeah, like, that makes sense.
What's the lead single that you're pushing, or is there one so far that you
Pure
might
Intent
be?
right now.
Okay.
Pure Intent. Free Moet.
For sure.
You're gonna hear a lot of Moet, you know what I'm saying? A lot. But you're gonna hear it live and direct, like it's Free Moet. Straight up, 100 grand forever, like us forever. Like I said, if I can't do it being myself, I don't want to do it. I don't care what nobody says. I don't care about the looks or the fame, man. Fuck that. If I can't do this shit, I want to do this shit and be me and be Smoke. I don't want to do it. You know what I'm saying? And that's just how it's going to be.
Hey, we bringing that real rap back for sure. You know what I'm saying? I support that 100%. Before we end up getting out of here, Smoke, is there anything that you would want to tell the generation today? I mean, any jewels you want to drop on them? Anything that you want to give them? Any type of game? Anything about yourself you want them to know? Talk to them. Let them know what's going on right now. And also let them know how they can reach you.
L.I.L the God through every streaming service you got. YouTube, all of them. Spotify, Instagram, Facebook, L.I.L the God. King Lauren on Instagram, excuse me. King L-O-R-N-E. King L-O-R-N-E on Instagram. Free every single one of my people, all of them. Man, Ohio here. The main thing I want to tell anybody, man, we not going nowhere. Y'all tripping. Ohio, the state of Ohio, we got so much fucking talent.
The heart of it all.
Like, it's so much shit here. And I see we on our way. And that's what I want to tell everybody. Fuck that, man. It's Ohio music. Cleveland, Dayton, Cincinnati, Toledo, Akron, Lorain County, the whole Lorain County, Columbus, every single spot, Youngstown, you in Geestown, all of that shit. Like, fuck that. Ohio, we the ones, straight up.
Legendary right here. You got your boy Jay Swin. You got my man Smoke, a.k.a. L.I.L the God.
100.
Project art coming soon, man. Y'all make sure y'all pay attention, man, and get to that. You have any bars for him today or not? How you feeling? You know what I'm saying? Little something. I mean, you know, you ain't got too much. I know I put you on the spot, but I know you got it. You know what I'm saying? And I know it's something. This is history in the making right here. So even if it's just a couple little somethings, you know what I'm saying? Little gems, smack them in their head, man.
Them great clouds have my vision blurry from trying to make $1 million in a hurry. So oftentimes I visit cemetery. Seen one of you fuck niggas, they said they already did it for me, for real. My silhouette filled with Hannibal Lecters. I'm talking lyrically, dog, not literally. Still, I know what a tech feel like under a mattress. You gotta be kidding me, y'all. That's not hard. I'm from that Hughes Brothers era, Rocky. We was like 10 talking about you want to see a dead body.
You heard it first right here in the basement, man. The Cypha Inc. Podcast Show. Reach us at the Cypha Inc. Podcast Show at gmail.com.
Shout out my dog.
Shout out my dog for sure.
Swin,
you know what I'm saying? Much love, man. Appreciate you sitting down with us.
100.
You know what I'm saying? Art coming soon, man. Make sure y'all follow as
May 2nd.
May 2nd for sure. Add him on all platforms. You know what I'm saying? He's definitely a real one. Get at him for features and all that, man. You know what I'm saying? And once again, we're gonna put an end to this shit. But we salute y'all for tuning in. Artists, make sure you send us those submissions, man, and those intros. We're still looking for them.
Lorain County, don't stop, y'all. Keep going.
Stand up.